France 1960, a nation rebuilding itself after decades of war, ambition, and change. The streets of Paris glittered beneath golden lights. New businesses rose. New dreams were born. Yet behind the walls of an ancient palace, hidden from the eyes of ordinary people, lived a man whose hunger knew no limits. His name was King Louis, and history would remember him by another name, the Glutton King of France. Every morning before the sun touched the palace windows, servants rushed through endless halls carrying silver trays loaded with food: roasted duck, fresh bread, cheese from every corner of the country, bowls of grapes, golden pastries dripping with honey. This was only breakfast. By noon, another feast awaited him, and by night the royal dining hall looked less like a room and more like a battlefield covered in empty plates. The king ate and ate and ate, yet he was never satisfied. No matter how much food was placed before him, his stomach seemed to demand more. At first the people laughed. "Let the king enjoy himself," they said. "A happy king means a happy kingdom." But soon the laughter faded, because while the king's tables grew larger, the people's tables grew smaller. Taxes increased. Farmers were ordered to send more crops to the palace. Fishermen surrendered their finest catches. Bakers worked through the night to meet royal demands. The king wanted everything, and nobody dared refuse. As months passed, strange rumors began spreading across France. Some whispered that the king had been cursed. Others claimed an ancient spirit lived inside him. A few swore they had seen his eyes glow red during royal banquets. Most dismissed the stories, until one stormy evening. Rain hammered the palace roof. Lightning flashed across the dark sky. Inside the grand dining hall, King Louis sat alone. Before him stood enough food to feed an entire village. Yet even that was not enough. The king tore through roasted meats, devoured baskets of bread, drank bottle after bottle of wine, still hungry, still craving more. Then something happened. A servant carrying a silver platter accidentally slipped. The tray crashed onto the floor. The hall fell silent. The young servant trembled. He expected punishment, perhaps prison, perhaps worse. Slowly the king rose from his chair. His enormous shadow stretched across the room. The servants lowered their heads. Nobody dared look at him. Then the king spoke. His voice sounded different, deeper, almost inhuman. "Bring me more." The servants froze. The table was already overflowing. There was no more food left in the kitchens. The young servant stuttered, "My king, there is nothing left." Silence. Then came a smile, a terrible smile. And for the first time, the servant saw something moving beneath the king's skin. Something alive. Something hungry. Lightning illuminated the hall. For a brief moment, the king's shadow on the wall no longer looked human. It looked like a monster, a creature with countless mouths,